Imagine a government directive that doesn't demand more overtime, but requires you to take a 2-day vacation with your family every 3 months. This is the Bihar darshan mandate. Today, we will walk through exactly how to plan, execute, and report this excursion so it legally counts as active duty. Before you start, you need to gather 3 things: the official home district listed in your personnel file, a calendar, and a smartphone camera. By following this specific procedural workflow, you can turn a rigid set of government regulations into a guaranteed, fully compensated benefit for your family. Step 1 is getting your timing right. The mandate requires you to execute one of these trips exactly once every 3 months. As this official notice details, the duration is strictly enforced. You must be away exactly 2 days and 2 nights. Looking further down the text, the schedule is locked to specific days. Your stay must take place on a Friday and Saturday. The state regulates the timing of this trip to ensure it aligns with standard weekend downtime, avoiding any disruptions to the official work week. Step 2 is selecting a compliant destination. The location must be a recognized tourist, ecotourism, or rural tourism site located entirely within the borders of Bihar. This map illustrates a universal geographic restriction. You are strictly forbidden from choosing your official home district for this travel. For senior officials, like a district magistrate, a secondary restriction applies. You cannot tour the district where you are currently posted. Reading Section 6 of the policy, the state strongly recommends that you utilize local homestays over traditional hotels when finalizing your accommodation. These geographic exclusions intentionally force you out of your familiar jurisdictions. The goal is to stimulate the tourism economies of the state's lesser-visited districts. Step 3 covers the travel itinerary itself. You must be accompanied by your family, and you are required to actively visit at least 3 nearby tourist spots during your stay. You will need evidence of this trip. You must use your smartphone to capture photographic proof at each of these 3 locations. This highlighted section of the order outlines the most critical failure point. You are absolutely prohibited from conducting any official business, site inspections, or review meetings during the excursion. Mixing official duties with this travel completely invalidates your compliance. The state treats this as legally distinct from a disguised field inspection. Step 4 happens the moment you return. You must compile your trip details into a consolidated Bihar darshan report. A compliant report requires 3 elements: the captured photographs, information about the sites visited, and your personal suggestions for tourism development in that area. This chart shows how your report is routed. District-level staff submit directly to their district magistrate. Secretariat-level staff must route their paperwork to their respective department heads. Proper documentation and correct routing ensure your trip is officially logged as actionable state tourism data, rather than an undocumented absence. As this clause in the official notice confirms, once your properly routed report is submitted, the entirety of your trip is officially recorded as time spent on duty. To begin planning, check your specific district's website. You will find pre-reviewed lists of approved guest houses and hotels to help you coordinate your stay. Now, select your destination, book your homestay, and begin exploring the state. Adhering strictly to this procedural framework guarantees that a mandatory government directive translates into a seamless, fully funded personal experience.